Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. Today we're making a black bean cake from PancakePrincess.com. Now, I don't want to question the sovereignty of the Pancake Princess, but her description of this cake includes words like fudgy and decadent, and I literally do not believe you. So I'm going to make this and find out if it's any good, and I'm terrified of the fart monster that I may create. Okay, this kitchen is too small for this, so we're going to do a roll call. 1 15.5-ounce can of black beans, drained. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 5 tablespoons of butter, 4 large eggs, 3/4 cup of sugar, 5 tablespoons of Dutch processed cocoa powder, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. No, I could not get that in one take. I tried. Baking isn't really my area. I've prepped this pan and I'm using parchment paper. We'll see whether any of this was a good idea. This looks very shoddy and like I should have let this to a professional. Anyway, this recipe is weird. It calls for 2 6-inch circular pans, which I don't have, but it does say you can use an 8x8 or a 9x9. I don't know which one this is because it's not labeled and I'm not measuring it. We'll play it by ear. I'm so good at this. I melted the butter in the microwave. If I didn't say it already, the oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Okay, beans, sugar, butter, eggs, vanilla. Cap it. Now, you can use this in a blender if you want. I'm doing this in a food processor, obviously. And we are going to do this until it's smooth. Let me see if I can get you a good angle that isn't on my head. Should have broken out the tripod for this. Okay, it said go till smooth. It looks smooth. Now we're adding the cocoa, baking powder, and baking soda. That's it. Bob's your uncle. Now I'm going to pour this in and see what happens. Don't forget to use your spatula to get any extra. Oops. Batter test. I'm now less skeptical than I was 20 minutes ago. I tried the batter, and it does taste reminiscent of chocolate cake, so that's a good sign. I'm going to stick this in the oven for 30 minutes, but I'm betting it's going to take more like 40. I took it out, I tested it, comes back clean, except for crumbs. Using pot holders, you're going to invert it over a wire rack. And notice that my worries were unfounded. Now it does smell like cake, it does look like cake. We'll see what happens. I'm going to let it cool. About an hour later and we're ready to frost and slice. I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off a little tiny piece before I do that though. Okay, it looks like cake. You can see that it reacts like cake. On its own, you can tell that it's not chocolate cake. At least it doesn't taste very chocolatey. It's not bad, but it tastes kind of like nothing. With that said, unlike many other gluten-free things that I've tried, the texture's right. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to frost it. With that done, we can try a frosted piece. That perks it up. That being said, I think it's more the frosting winning than not. So again, not to question the sovereignty of the Pancake Princess. I don't know what her reign is. But this is okay. It's not decadent. It's not fudgy. It's not something that I will have dreams of. But it's okay. Like many gluten-free things, it scratches the itch. It's better than I thought a bean cake would be. But it's Still kind of mid. Okay, that's what I got for you this week. Like, subscribe, ding the little bell, leave a comment down below, let me know how I'm doing, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.